Hey everyone, Jenny Ponzurek here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If anyone is new to me, I am the founder of the Prepared School Psych community, and I'm also the host of the Prepared School Psych podcast. And today I have a guest here with me. This is the first time we've done this, so hopefully it all works out technology-wise. But I have with me Dr. Amy Merenda. Welcome, Amy.
Hi, thank you so much. I'm excited to be here.
And Amy is our lead content specialist inside the Prepared School Psych community. And Amy, I just wanted to ask you, like, what are some of parts of school psychology that you are most passionate about?
I love neurodiversity affirming practices. That is my area of passion. I love talking about it. I love learning about it. I love sharing all of that information with other psychologists and really making sure that I am always acting in a way to uplift neurodivergent people and practice those things as a school psychologist. That is my biggest love in the field.
Awesome, awesome. Well, in today's chat, we were going to talk about teamwork. And if we're going to talk about teamwork, I need someone else here with me on my team to talk about teamwork. So today we're going to share two tips with all of you. And as we're thinking about that, I just want you to think about the teams you're currently on. Amy's going to give us our first tip.
Awesome. So, like Jenny mentioned, our first tip all about teamwork is really to think about your own team, the dynamics of your team, what things on your team are working for your team and what things aren't. Right? We know that we always have strengths in our team. Maybe, for example, your team is really good at scheduling meetings on time. That's something that your team does an excellent job at. You can work cohesively together. But perhaps an area of weakness could be, yeah, we can get the meeting scheduled, but it's really hard to get all the information from the team members at a time that I can have it ready to go for that meeting, right? Those are, of course, just examples, but it's important to be able to identify both the things that your team does well and the things that your team does not do well. So spend some time thinking about that. Think about the people on your team and the things that even you, as a contributor to the team, do well and not so well. And I think in order to really grow as a team, you have to be able to see both of those things. Even when we feel like, oh my goodness, nothing's going right this year, there are things that are going right. There's definitely strength to every team, just as much as there are areas to grow in. So that is your first tip. Really take some time to reflect on the dynamic of your current team.
Well, and as we're recording this, near the end of the school year, I think I talk a lot about reflection at this point of the year. And in the second tip, if you are going to be staying with your team, I think one of the things that we can do, maybe before everyone leaves, maybe after the kids leave, but before all the grown-ups leave, a lot of times we think we're going to remember everything when we come back in the fall, but usually all that stuff seeps out our ears over the summer. And so we just want to be thinking about what is working and could we possibly survey our team before everyone leaves for the summer to really think about, again, you're self-reflecting in Amy's first tip, but really getting that information from the rest of your team here as well. Now, depending on your team, this may be a conversation you guys can have very openly. Some of you work on teams that might not work out well, and you might want to collect some data anonymously, right? There's some great benefits of Google Forms and different things like that. I don't know about all of you, but when I have people write things out, we're then trying to determine whose handwriting that is and what pen color they were using. So anonymous Google Forms can be really helpful as well. But again, thinking about like, how often did your team meet this year before
Yep.
IEP meetings, right? And did that work out, right? Or what would be ideal for next year? Not ideal like a special land we all live in, but like still like being practical with our team. Did this work out? Do we want to talk about doing something different? Or do we want to just reflect that these things have actually worked out really, really well? And we want to keep going with those, right?
Like a celebration.
I love a good
Yeah.
celebration. Absolutely, absolutely. Well, you guys know I've been talking about summer boot camp, and guess what? Inside summer boot camp this summer, we are actually doing a session called Teamwork makes the dream work, collaboration strategies for IEP teams, and we're going to be sharing strategies to implement that will support the team as we're walking into the IEP meeting. So we're really going to be focusing that session. As you guys know, we're going to talk about that IEP report card. This is going to fall under before the IEP. So what are some strategies to really think about so that we feel like we're all on the same page as we're walking into that meeting?
And we all have those teams, Jenny, where we know how to be on the same page and we know what everyone's going to say. And, I'm looking at my SLP across the table and I know exactly how she's going to explain something. But on the flip side, I think we've also all been a part of teams where maybe that's not the case, where we're not quite sure what to expect. We really want to know what to expect, but we just haven't built that relationship yet. We haven't fostered that collaboration as a team. And all of those strategies are things that we're going to be including in this presentation in summer boot camp. So you're going to learn all about how to implement those practical strategies that we talk about when the fall comes around.
Now, you all know that summer boot camp registration opened last week. And if you're interested in joining the psychs that have already signed up, just head over to my website, jennyponzurk.com right now. And all you have to do is click on the link on the front page, and that will take you directly to our registration page. Now, we've already had a question that came up around the live sessions, which is, will the sessions be recorded? So we record everything. We record everything. All the sessions are going to be recorded, and the replays will be available within 24 hours of the live session. We're really good. The team is really good about making sure those things get up there really, really quickly. So if you cannot make one of our live sessions live, you are definitely welcome to just check out the replays. And remember, we're doing 2 price points here. Everyone gets access to everything, but one price point allows you access to the live trainings, all of the resources and the replays for the 2 weeks of summer boot camp. And we're doing all of that just for $15. But if you want access to the live trainings, all the resources, and the replays for 3 months, that price is just going to be $45. Okay. So again, if you're interested, head over to my website, jennyponzurk.com now to find out all the information. And if you have a question that isn't answered on that page, feel free to send us an email at support@jennyponzurk.com or just go ahead and DM me. All right. We'd be happy to answer any of those questions. Thank you, Amy, for joining me
Of
today.
course. Of course. I'm so excited for this presentation in summer boot camp. We hope to see everybody there.
Right. See you guys all soon.